welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Khaki and I always have something in my freaking eye or my freaking nose. Like, what is freaking going on? Today, we are going to be rounding up some of my favorite face masks. I've never done a video like this before because I didn't used to be a believer in face masks, and I think that it takes getting a Sephora play box or a Birchbox or just some like samples sent to you or something like that for you to go, oh. So I have here my top 5 favorite masks, and I'm going to share them with you for the reasons that I use them, why I love them, what I think sets them apart from other ones. But there are so many masks out there on the market, so if there is anything that you guys think that I need to try after you see these and you're just like, what the heck, Khaki? You call yourself a mask expert. I don't, and you've never tried this mask, you know, like tell me, because I definitely see all of these ads all over Facebook all the time for the sand and sky and something I can't pronounce and something else I can't pronounce, and your girl just doesn't have that much money to be just putting on masks, and you'll see why. Yeah, if there's one that really stands out to you that I need to have tried, like let me know and I will try it. These do span from kind of really affordable sort of everyday masks to your treat yourself mask, so hopefully there's something in here for everybody. And without further ado, let's get into the mask roundup. Okay, starting out with our everyday masks. The first one that I want to talk about is kind of old and tried and true, and I'm still obsessed with it. I've gone through a couple of containers of this. This is the Peter Thomas Roth Rose Stem Cell Bio Repair Gel Mask. I love it partially because it looks like 90s hair gel, but also I was looking for a rose mask because I tried a sample of the fresh rose mask, and I would always forget that it was on my face because it just made everything feel so good, and I would end up trying to put makeup on later and it like roll off my face. I'm like, oh yeah, I put a mask on a while ago. And that kind of happens with a couple of these, I'll show you. But basically I went online looking for a rose mask because my skin seems to really react well to things with rose ingredients in them. And I also really like the smell, and actually this one had amazing reviews and was like half the price, and I was like, I'll give it a whirl, you know? So I bought it off of Amazon, I think. And actually Peter Thomas Roth does a kit of a bunch of smaller sizes of all of his gel masks, and I kind of want to try all of them, but this one is phenomenal. It is like this really fantastic cooling, quenching kind of like, I don't know, it has a very hydrating feeling to it, and I feel like it does give you kind of an intensive hydrating treatment that is, yes, temporary. I don't think that this is one of those masks where you use it and you see the effects of it for weeks to come. But for a morning mask, if you're kind of one of those daily maskers like I have the habit of being, then this is a really fantastic and cost-effective mask. You get 5 ounces of this, and I think it's like 35 bucks. So I think on Amazon you may be able to get it even cheaper, and it is just like a really, really good bang for your buck product, especially when you just feel like, I don't know, you're hungover or something, and your skin looks really crappy and dry. This is just a really good kind of like daily reboot for your skin. I hope you guys don't mind my dog barking. My dog's barking. So next is actually the Mask Duo from Glossier, and they come in a duo for a reason, and that is because I would liken them to your face's workout and your face's recovery. This one is the Mega Greens Galaxy Pack. It is the detoxifying face mask, and she's green. She's green on the inside. So we're working with avocado, rice, bitter orange, sunflower, and probably just a lot of fruit extracts in here. Yeah, we've got some rosemary and stuff like that. So this is going to be kind of what I would say is like a tough love mask. I mean, it is a detox mask, so it's going to be pulling stuff out of your skin. We've all used masks that do that, and they have their place, and it's because you kind of think that your pores are really clogged, or you've kind of had some bad habits lately with washing your face. This is a really nice kind of reboot, when just the same way you would drink a green juice, you know what I mean? Just to kind of like give everything a restart, but you do kind of want to use something soothing to counterbalance this. And so this is, again, not one of those masks that you use once and then see the effects for weeks to come. This is going to be kind of like a daily use mask or a weekly use mask in conjunction with other things. But the actual duo altogether is only 40 bucks. and you get tons of mask here. So it's not a bad thing that it's a thing you'd want to use every day. It's almost like a nice fun little ritual for yourself, and it's really nice on the brain to know that you didn't spend a fortune on it and then you're using it up every day. So I've had these for months and I use them all the time and I love them. The other one here is called the Moisturizing Moon Mask, and I think of this as, like I said, your recovery, your spa day, you're sitting in the steam room or taking a really nice hot bath after you have, you know, done your workout. And so this is going to have a lot more soothing properties. Neither of these is fragranced, which is really, really nice. So it's not going to have any kind of unnecessary irritants for your skin unless you're actually allergic to some of the real ingredients to it. So this is going to have sweet almond, shea, some really nice essential oils, has some licorice root, lemon, a lot of just kind of like really good balancing elements to it, things that are going to kind of like realkalize your skin and make everything like the pH balance back out. And so I think that these two are just really fantastic to use together. This could be a morning night or an every other day or something like that when you're trying to whip your skin back into shape. And like I said, they're incredibly, incredibly cost effective. And if you don't know, I am a Glossier rep. I'll put a link below. You can get 20% off on anything at Glossier and free shipping. We are now shipping to Canada, soon to be the UK. But yeah, so if you guys are interested, I will put my link below. No pressure. Okay, moving on to your masks that I feel like you may pay a little bit more for, but you're gonna get more bang for your buck as a result. So this is kind of a recent discovery for me. I have tried a ton of Glam Glow masks and I think a lot of them are fine, but they are kind of novelties. I feel like any peel-off mask is kind of a novelty. I do think, yes, it's probably pulling some impurities out of your skin, but it's also just really fun. Like, that's how I feel about the magnetic mask too. I'm just kind of like, oh, that's fun, it's kind of gimmicky. This is not a gimmick. This is the Glam Glow Thirsty Mud. And I got this as a sample in my Birchbox and was just like immediately blown away, because for all of the moisturizing things that you can do on a daily basis, this packs 5 times the punch. I have never felt anything like this. So just like all the other Glam Glow products, it has this really kind of yummy sort of coconut smell to it. And this is what it looks like. It doesn't look like much, but a little goes such a long way. You get 1.7 ounces, and this bad boy is 65 bucks. It's not cheap, but this is an overnight mask. You can actually use it and wear it all day because it doesn't look like anything on your skin. In fact, it has a little bit of a pore blurring effect, which is awesome. It doesn't leave any kind of weird residue or anything like that. You wear it, at least I wear it, overnight, and then as you get up in the morning, you're not even really supposed to wash it off. You can just kind of rub it in, and then, you know, rinse your face and stuff, because it will leave a little bit of kind of a lotiony effect on your face, but it's not meant to be a leave on and then wash off treatment. It is basically meant to be kind of like a nourishing, all-in-one product that just keeps working for as long as you have it on your face, and that's why I really feel like it's an awesome bang for your buck product. It has this amazing, amazing texture to it. Like, you put it on your skin and you're like, why haven't they put this blurring effect in a foundation yet? It is just such, it's almost like a primer. It's so beautiful. And I've just been so impressed with this because this feels like someone put some thought into it that was like, you know what, we're not going for the smoke and mirrors. We're not going for the shiny, oh, it's silver and then it peels off and isn't it fun to film a video or make a thumbnail of. Like, there's no gimmick about this. There's nothing that's, you know, going to draw your eye necessarily to it. It is just incredibly effective and understated, which I find is usually what I go for anyways. And finally, at the top of the range of prices here for my masks, this has become probably, if you guys have been watching my channel for a long time, you know that I had like an embarrassing obsession / addiction to the SK-II Solumination Cream EX. It's $165 a freaking tub, so it's literally $100 an ounce, and it was amazing stuff, but I had to finally get away from it. This is my new, very expensive habit, and it is, as you guys know, the HEYKACKIE mask. I am now down to 2 of these bad boys, and you want to talk about a mask that gives you bang for your buck. This is not sponsored. I know, I talk about this mask a lot. It's still not sponsored. It is just that good. If you are a little bit older, or you feel like your skin is looking a little bit older, then you probably get these sort of like moments of anxiety where you're kind of like, at what point am I going to have to do something drastic? Am I going to have to go get Botox or fillers or some kind of laser facial or peel or something like that? Get this instead. If you're kind of having those sort of like moments of unease where you're like, you know, I don't really want to go to a dermatologist and pay hundreds and hundreds of dollars, maybe thousands of dollars and get something done. I don't feel like I have that much wrong. I don't feel like I need to take that drastic measures, but I want to do something. The HEYKACKIE mask is that something. I put this on my face and I see the positive results of it for at least 2 weeks afterwards. It basically, if you haven't seen my HEYKACKIE video, it shrink wraps your whole face in this really, really strange way. It's got tons of really amazing, rejuvenating, nourishing K-beauty ingredients in there that they always find the coolest stuff and then they put it in skincare. And when you rinse that bad boy off, I mean, it's just an amazing confidence boost. Yeah, you know, I think any mask is going to give you that feeling of like caring for yourself. You know, it's taking time out, and I think everybody needs to do self-care, and I think a mask can be amazing for self-care, like no matter what the price is. You know, take a bath or just sit and read or something like that with a face mask on, and you are automatically giving that time to yourself and yourself only. You're not going to be walking around doing chores in a mask, I hope. Don't. Like, take that time for yourself. But if you really, really want to get done with a mask and feel like it took some kind of real effect and really just turned back the clock just that little bit to make you feel a little bit better about yourself, HEYKACKIE mask is amazing. I will say, you can try it. You can do one treatment. I think it's $29. The 4-pack comes out to about $27 per treatment. So, I mean, we're talking the price of like a manicure, a HEYKACKIE manicure. So basically around that same price point, but for your face, and it's essentially like going and getting a facial. And I went to cosmetology school. I've had plenty of facials from different, you know, levels of pricing and things like that. And I will say that nothing really makes me feel as like completely positive about my skin as this does. I mean, short of going and getting microdermabrasion or something like that, but that's very irritating. There's nothing irritating about this, and it fades my melasma, and it kind of takes away some of my age spots temporarily. The price point isn't low, but I really feel like for what you're getting, it's actually worth it. So I don't have a discount code. Like I said, this isn't sponsored. I literally just feel like you hit a certain point in your life where you want to invest and choose to kind of allocate more of your sort of dispensable income towards taking care of yourself. And this is one of the ways that I take care of myself. So I'm going to put a link to all of these different masks below. Hopefully I gave you guys some good options for different price points and things like that. I do think that they all have a really good place in my routine. And again, if there are masks out there that you absolutely swear by that I did not mention because I only mentioned 5, then definitely hit me up and tell me what those masks are, because I'm always down to try cool stuff. In fact, it doesn't even have to be a mask. You guys tell me what you want me to try. I want to know what you are getting advertised to you that you're really interested in, but you just can't pull the trigger on, you know what I mean? And I will try those things for you. I've got some really cool stuff on order right now that people have already requested. I've got a couple of different hair removal techniques. I've got a really cool kind of like shampoo situation coming in, and I'm just basically really down to try new stuff for you guys. So go ahead and tell me that stuff if you have it. And I'm also on Twitter, same, HEYKACKIE. I'm on Instagram, HEYKACKIE. So any place that you feel comfortable talking to me, you can private message me, whatever. So yeah, guys, if you like this and you like it when I kind of share my findings with you, then go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And if you want to keep hanging out with me in the future and get all of my kind of like future updates and correspondences and get to like, you know, vote on my community posts and stuff like that, then go ahead and hit that button down below and subscribe. I would love it if you did. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I will talk to you as soon as possible.